Thank you very much, Destiny. Connected through cooking in the All-South Kitchen with Terrill Brazelton from Troops Pizza in Cahaba Heights. Great to have you with us this morning.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And I need a hero.
You've got one. We've got one right here.
All right, so they don't just make pizzas at Troops Pizza. Of course,
Right.
they make sandwiches, but this is a fancy, schmancy sandwich that you can actually use. People will be tailgating. They'll be having some football watch parties.
Absolutely. This is something you could make in bulk. You could make 6 or 7 of these sandwiches and then cut them into little, small servable slices, easy to pick up. We named ours after a little place in Hogansville, Georgia, called Hogan's. Heroes.
Okay.
And so it was, the guys came from New Jersey. They were as Italian as you could get. And the whole family came down, and people would go to the restaurant from Atlanta. It was outside of Atlanta.
So go out of their way just to get
the sandwich. On their layovers, they would drive to this place to eat. And it was not just sandwiches. They had beautiful Italian food. But that's kind of where the idea and the inspiration for this came from.
Okay, and I will say, starting with the bread there,
yes.
You cook it in our oven.
Right, so what we're going to do is we put a little bit of mayo that we've mixed with a little bit of garlic and herb seasoning, and we spread that on here. Just give it a nice little base. We're going to put it in the oven for a couple more minutes just to get it not quite toasty, but just a little flavor developed on it with the sugars.
All right, sounds good. All right, so how do we get the right ingredients for this?
So what we've got is, and if you don't like any of these particular, you can leave those off, but this is what we like on ours. We've got a spicy capricola, which is a type of ham. We've got a Canadian bacon, which is a little bit of sweetness to that ham. We've got salami, which is nice and earthy, and then pepperoni, which has got a little bit of spice as well. That's our pepperoni we get from Oceanside, California.
And now you buy them in the big tubs that you slice?
We buy sticks of all of this. All this is freshly sliced at the restaurant. We're going to add some little provolone cheese with it as well. And then we've got some fresh arugula.
Okay.
And then these are peppadew peppers. Or sweet cherry peppers, basically, that we've chopped up. And then we've made, it's basically an Italian vinaigrette, but I like red wine vinaigrette as opposed to white wine vinaigrette. Just a little more flavor. And that's just a mixture of 2-to-1 oil to vinegar with a little bit of Italian herbs, some oregano, salt and pepper mixed in there. But that's homemade. We try to make it at house if we can.
So now you have an idea of all the components to make this sandwich happen. All right, we got the bread coming out.
So we're gonna, that's right. Get the mayonnaise,
crisp, but not hard toasted.
That's exactly right. We just want the mayonnaise to melt a little bit, develop a little flavor. And so then we're just gonna stack our meats. We're gonna find our bottom side. There we go. And we're going to put our capricola.
And by the way, for those who are not tailgating, you're just looking for a place to go watch the football games on Saturday. You guys have specials on college football Saturdays,
we
right?
sure do. We sure do. We'll be offering deals on wings, discounts on wings, bulk wings. Buy 30 wings for a certain price. I'm not sure exactly what that price is. I apologize, but you look on our Facebook page or our Instagram this week, and we'll have those specials listed. No problem.
All right.
And then we'll do like a buy one get one half off pizza deal as well.
Ooh,
so yeah,
all right. That sounds really good.
If you're not into watching football, that's okay. The deal still works for you. But if you come into the restaurant wearing your team's colors, we'll give you 10% discount off your entire bill.
Look at that.
So we're trying to move it up. Okay.
Is there a preference on the stacking of the meats?
No.
Does it really matter? Okay.
No, the stacking of it doesn't matter. What I like to do is I like to go from the largest circle to the smaller circle. Okay. So if you look at it, you can see all the cuts of meat as they go down. It's simply optics right there. And then we'll throw a little bit of our fresh sliced provolone cheese on top of here. All right. Okay, and then we'll take our arugula and we'll go right on top like that. Now we use arugula instead of lettuce. It's got more flavor, a little bit of pepper. So
it does have a little more peppery flavor.
Right. So it's adding another element of flavor to our dish.
And then we're adding the peppadew.
Then we're going to add our peppadew peppers like that. Peppadews. And it's okay if it's a little messy. It's supposed to be fun.
All right, we're going to let you put the oil on there and sprinkle that a little bit on top. And then as we do that, just tell you how to get the recipe. Just go to our website or our app. The drop-down menus on the upper left corner, and then you can click on Connected Through Cooking under Good Day, or you can scan that QR code right there on your screen for those recipes, and they'll be posted a little bit later. That's a good-looking Hogan's Hero Sandwich. We'll be right back.